Here you can see how the surface not only registers the X and Y coordinates of a touch, but how it also registers the orientation. If I rotate my finger, the surface notices. This in turn gives developers a broad range of possibilities in regards to gestures and object manipulation. The surface's vision, if you will, is created by a near-infrared LED light source which is aimed at the surface. When an object touches the tabletop, the light is reflected to multiple infrared cameras, allowing it to sense and react to items touching the tabletop. Taking this a step further, the surface is able to recognize patterns which are placed on the tabletop, a barcode like this for instance. This allows developers to assign events to specific tags, which in turn enable a broad range of functionality, authorization for instance. Here you can see how placing the barcode on the surface leads to an authorization button, which in turn enables the user to check out and purchase items. What we've seen so far are proof of concepts by Microsoft. Now it's time for the good stuff, the actual applications that Logica is building. This is a demo of a control room application which Logica Netherlands is building for the Dutch police. The application uses Microsoft's Virtual Earth, which makes it enormously versatile in the kind of information we can choose to include in the application. Here is a list with all the current crime reports. I can move the list out of my way or pass it over to a colleague. The top item in the list tells me there's a robbery in progress at the turf single. Tapping the item makes the application zoom in to the exact location of the crime, and it gives me an overview of the information we've gathered so far. Of course, we also have policemen on duty. Due to GPS, I can see exactly where they are at this precise moment. Let's have a look at Agent Flatter. He's equipped with a camera. This could really support an agent from a distance, in that it provides a second opinion in dangerous situations. We thought about how to make the application as intuitive and easy to use as possible. Because in a control room situation, reports come in rather quickly. We wanted to eliminate as much as possible having to work with menus and submenus. Now, what can be more intuitive than using physical objects? I can turn on the grid and place the newly received bomb threat at the exact location. As you can see, it immediately shows up in the list of current reports. I can go to an agent, tap assignment and assign the newly replaced bomb threat to this agent. Another demo of an application that we're currently developing for one of our clients has to do with better, smoother ways of dealing with complex technical drawings. This particular client has frequent meetings in which drawings are discussed, annotated and changed. This is done by actually printing out these drawings on huge paper. After the meeting, someone has to fold up this paper and go to his computer to actually apply these changes to technical drawings, all the while struggling with huge amounts of paper on his desk. Using a multi-user, multi-touch solution could greatly enhance the efficiency of this whole process. People can gather around the application and discuss and annotate the drawings. Afterwards, the annotated drawings can be emailed and changes can be applied on the computer without having to struggle with huge paper. The final demo in this movie deals with smart ways of displaying digital archives of paintings in a museum in the Netherlands. The museum asked Logica to think of ways in which it would be possible to display to its customers the paintings which are currently archived. We took this a step further and developed an application at which multiple users can interact with the collection. Digitalized paintings in high definition make it possible to zoom in to great extent, giving the impression of literally stepping into a painting. Including metadata in these images gives us the ability to take the experience to new heights, as it allows users to interact with or receive information on parts of the painting. For example, tapping on the stern of a ship gives the user detailed information on this piece of the ship. Of course, the possibilities are endless, and we are only just beginning to discover innovative ways of implementing multi-user cooperation. The true innovation lies in finding ways in which multi-user devices add value to complex business processes. This in turn raises interesting implications and opportunities to interface design. Logica Netherlands has a head start on multi-user, multi-touch technology. We have a team dedicated to investigating these subject matters, which has a track record of developing applications and implementing these in client environments.